Okay. I still really enjoy that song. Got stuck in my head earlier today. It was like two sides.
Claire, I hope you made it here.
Hope you guys know why they chose that song, though. Makes perfect sense. It's because Leon and Claire have two sides of the story. Very good nod to the fact that the story is not complete without both Leon and Claire's sides of the story. Hence the two sides to every story. Alright, let's go, dude. No, it's not what I wanted.
Not exactly how I pictured breaking this up.
That works. Prefer the sound of a spacious room with the grandfather clock ticking over music. That's my jam. I can appreciate that. I'm sure I'm going to make just an absolute ton of mistakes on this run. It's weird when you take a day off from streaming. I haven't had a day off in streaming in over like 2 weeks. It's probably been closer to 3 weeks. And it's weird how whenever you take a day off, all of a sudden you just forget everything. So these next few runs should be quite interesting, to say the least.
Hello? Is anybody here?
Okay, there we go. I think I can handle that. I prefer a future without liquors in it, so just saying. Just saying. That's why you were nowhere to be found yesterday. Yeah, I took yesterday off. It was the first day off that I have had in over 2 weeks, so I definitely needed it. And then I still started stream late today, so there's that. Alright, so we are going to start things off right here by grabbing this battery and tripping Mr. X, because I think, despite the fact that Mr. X is mean, I think it is the fastest way. Wonder how well the AT4 works on Mr. X. It works pretty well. It'll drop him down to one knee. That wasn't exactly what I had in mind, but need to look at the... Oh, I don't even have it. Oh, God. I don't even remember. I think it's RAM. Yeah, I was right. I had to remember what the combination was there for a second here. So this is actually... Oh, wait, no. No, this way is still faster. For some reason I was thinking it was not, but I was wrong. This one is the people holding hands, and then... I knew it was something along those lines. Sweating bees earlier trying to move that bookshelf. The liquor jumping around trying to maul me. Yeah, there's a way to glitch it, like I just did, to not have to worry about it. It's a lot easier that way. Crown, torch. Bird, cool. That's nice. Probably still faster to drop those in the item box, but it's alright. What the hell? The hell is that? Alright, so we are going to be able to use this friendly neighborhood rocket launcher to fight bad guys. And save the world. There we go. Wasn't so bad. Starting to do these New Game Plus runs without the MP5. It's definitely changing my approach a little bit on some fights, but it's not too bad. Because I still mostly use the rocket launcher anyway. I reached the sewer in about an hour 30 on Liane. Should still be in good shape to receive an S rank. Yeah, you should be alright. The sewer is about the halfway point, so... The beginning of the sewer is about the halfway point. Actually, I would argue it's probably more than halfway. I say as soon as you start playing as Ada as Leon, that's the halfway point in the game.
Hey, I'm not done talking to you.
Need 330, I believe. Yeah, you should be good. Hello, human. Slows me down is getting greedy wanting to pick up all the ammo and weapons. Yeah, it can definitely get hectic, but just know that the more ammo and weapons that you pick up, the stronger the zombies are. That's how the adaptive difficulty works. So you don't want to go too crazy, otherwise you're just going to end up spending all the ammo that you pick up anyway. Like if you spend the game with lower ammo, it won't take as much ammo to kill the zombies. No way to know. Yeah, it's pretty interesting how it works. It takes into account like how many empty inventory spaces you have, how much ammo you have, how much health you have, like what your accuracy rating is. Like there's so many things that play into it, but ultimately the more you try to go pick stuff up, the more it's going to cost you later to try to balance out the inventory. Those were every time I stacked in my inventory, the game would kick me in the balls at some point. Yeah, pretty much. Yep, the adaptive difficulty is very dynamic in how it works. Oh my god. That puzzle trolled me. Really bad. There's some major troll action right there. That was just a stagger, it wasn't anything crazy. This game is a masterpiece. This game is amazing. I love this game. I love it. Alright, well, I've got the crank now, which I can actually go this way. It's a little bit faster. I was kind of disappointed by the B mode. I felt they rushed it and half-assed the storyline. Yeah, I can agree with that. I thought the B scenario was definitely a little bit like I wish there would have been a few more differences. Like not a lot, but I feel like they struggled to line up the timeline between Leon and Claire, which that was something that they did a poor job with in the classic one. But like you can kind of give them a free pass because it was also back in the 90s when like there was just not that much thought put into that back then. But like nowadays, man, like you can't take it that far. Can't take it that far. You can't slack off when it comes to that. But no, but I definitely can agree with a lot of that. Seems like they did a better job lining it up in classic than they did here. I mean, I don't know. It was still pretty rough in classic too, though. But yeah, the fact that all of the bosses are the same was a little bit of a trip up for me. Little bit of a trip up. Like, yeah, you deal with Mr. X a little bit longer, and he's the final boss for Leon, but that still, it didn't feel like enough to me. Like, I think one of the sets of scenarios just should not have featured G3 at all. I would have liked for, you know, Leon to have gone and done the train. Cut Mr. X as the main boss in B mode. Yeah, they could have, for sure. But they didn't really change that with Claire, which I think was just a big miss in my opinion. Would have made the storyline better, yeah, I agree. Would have made the storyline more dynamic, which I think is the more important thing to consider. Oh, hey, Marvin. What's up, dude? Oh, hello. Probably should have taken care of that liquor, but you know what? Freaking YOLO, dude. Sometimes that's how you gotta roll.
die.
No, he will not. Thought you would have figured that out by now, Leon. You're a genius. I'm so proud of you. I haven't even finished it yet. Watch everybody else play it. I guess my claim as a masterpiece is unwarranted at this time. I mean, I definitely would agree with you though that it's a very well done game. Felt the same way you did until I completed B mode. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to like. And honestly, the weird thing about it is that me complaining about the inconsistencies you would think would be a major gripe, but honestly, it's still, for me, I still consider that a nitpick, because I think the game itself, the gameplay is phenomenal. The storyline progression, like from each individual campaign, is still really nicely done. Like, so I think there's still a lot of really great things to be said about the game. It comes from a different, like, the perspective that you look at it. So, that's really all my gripe is about. Right, the game is great, picking on B mode is really just splitting hairs, yeah, for sure. For sure.
I don't have to write a report on this.
This should be the fastest way. New Game Plus. Oh, he's on the second floor, man. He's way behind. He is way behind. I do believe this is the fastest way. Okay. Just zombie body parts all over the place. It's fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, not bad, not bad. I'd say I handled that puzzle decently well. Alright, here we go. Okay. There it is. Took me a second. I was like, wait, what the hell? Ooh, excuse me.
That's not
Really wish I would have hit the back wall. It would have been better, but his hitbox just barely clipped that. Like Mr. X, stay down when you bring her to a knee. It's like 15 seconds or something like that. So somewhere along those lines. Hey, what's up, Andrew?
Is that the intel you needed?
Unfortunately, no. Ben didn't come through.
What's the category? Leon B. New Game Plus.
More info on the people responsible for this mess. Road's out. Going through that gun shop looks like the only way.
Hey, Leon, is that a rocket in your pocket? Oh, yeah, hell yeah, dude. Oh, yeah.
What a mess.
Buy, sell, trade, bro.
Heard of the Umbrella Corporation? They're a pharmaceutical company secretly making bioweapons. They have a virus. It turns people
I'm sure you'd love to see Kendo.
That explains the horrible things I've seen.
About 15 seconds. I say sometimes for more punishment. Yeah, you gotta deliver justice, man. One rocket at a time.
Based on what you've said, the sewer seems fitting. Gee, thanks.
Gee.
Can't imagine a real scientist being down here. Come on. Sewers are run by the city. How could they have a facility without the authorities knowing? Jesus! That nerd...
Jesus.
What the hell?
God only knows.
Again?
It's not too late to turn back.
No chance. You're stuck with me to the end.
Alright, let's go.
Holy shit!
Run, Leon. Cool. GG, fam.
Chew on that, you overgrown son of a bitch.
Yeah, those particle effects get really out of hand. Reminds me of the jet ski part 94. Yeah, I can see that. With the way it's set up, it's kind of like the camera's going the other direction. But yeah, I can see that.
Just
That
get
makes a
up
lot of
here.
sense.
Can't say I didn't warn you.
You said the virus turned people into monsters, not reptiles.
Their fault. I'm just impressed you made it in one piece.
One of my favorite lines of dialogue in the whole game right there. Not reptiles. Okay, grumpy Leon. Just want to pat him on your head. Like the jet ski glitch where Leon just takes off without jet ski or Ashley.
So let me get this
Oh, I
straight.
didn't even realize. I didn't even know that was a
Sells
thing.
monsters like that to who? Our military? Somebody else's?
They don't sell the monsters. They sell the viruses that make them. And Annette is who makes the viruses. Scary as that alligator was, Annette is far more dangerous.
Gives me more punishment. I don't have the rocket launcher. Yeah. Fair point. Mr. X is definitely a force to be reckoned with when you don't have an infinite anything for that matter. You can use grenades to do a decent job with it, but
Secret weapon time.
forgot about this one. Okay. think there's actually a faster way to do this part. If you drop down first. I don't really know if that's faster, because you have to wait. You have to wait to even do anything with that. I don't know. It's a tough sell. It's a tough way to convince me. I also have another idea. Zombie drops. Mitigating risk there. It's kind of the goal. Risk mitigation through any means possible.
Got it.
Good idea on immobilizing the zombies. Yeah, normally I don't immobilize the second one there,
Always been good at running.
but for some reason this time around I was like, you know what? Like it reduces the risk faster. Reduces the risk factor because I've been bit by that zombie before. Oh, I lost it. It's alright. Wait, what the hell? What? What the heck just happened? Oh my god, this is about to get painful. Oh my god, run! That was about to get real stressful, real quick. You knew you had it the whole time. No, not really. It doesn't normally take me that long to get the power thing on, but it like stopped me halfway through. So that caused a little bit of issue. Hey, what's up, Genoa?
Gonna burn him alive now.
You'll never get your filthy hands on the chair.
I'm not the only one after it.
Never get your filthy hands on the chair.
And you won't die alone.
How was your weekend, Genoa? Messed that one up too. Just not focused right now. I gotta focus up, dude. Other run's not bad. This is our first like real run. Had a little bit of warm up to do beforehand. So again, the runs are going decently. We just had some warm-ups to do. Took us a bit before we were actually like feeling good about getting into a run. I made some mistakes at the beginning, so I had 2 or 3 resets. But this is like the first actual run of the night. But we plan on doing 2 or 3 categories tonight. My goal is to submit a run in every category for PC. I don't own it on console, so. And then once I've got a run in for every category, to like narrow it down to like being competitive with certain runs, which New Game Plus is definitely going to be one. I really like New Game Plus. And then I'm probably going to do the A scenarios on normal and hardcore. I don't know why I have an interest in actually doing hardcore, but I need to practice it for sure. Definitely need to get some practice on it. New Game Plus is where you get to use like rocket launchers and stuff. Kind of like what we're doing now. I probably could have gotten past that guy, but I didn't want to take a chance. Use a controller or a keyboard. Right now I'm using a controller, but I think I'm probably going to switch to keyboard later. How do you get that unlocked? You got to beat the game with Leon with an S+ ranking or better. Or sorry, an S+ ranking on hardcore. New game plus to optimize my times. Damn it, dude. This game hates me. New game plus to optimize my lines, but Claire A hardcore is gonna be my main category. Nice, dude. Yeah, I don't know why. I actually really like Claire A. Like, I thought I was gonna be running Leon A mostly, which I think, I mean, I'm going to definitely be running Leon A because it's like the main category, but I did not expect myself to like Claire A as much as I did, if I'm gonna be honest with you. But I actually like the orphanage a lot.
I'm coming, Ada.
I gotta remember what the... Claire A is the fucking GOAT, dude. I agree with you, man. I like Claire A a lot. I think it's my favorite of the 4 scenarios. Like, if we're looking at the scenario as a whole. Grenade launcher's a lot of fun. Yeah, the grenade launcher is nice. I'm more of an SMG guy myself, so it's going to be interesting trying to optimize the route, because I do believe the SMG is a part of the Claire A route, if I'm not mistaken. I know it's part of the Claire B route, because it's, like, super convenient to get with Claire B, but I don't remember if it's part of the Claire A route. Card corner 2.5 and 3 saves or less. Yeah, that's how you get the infinite, or that's how you get the S plus ranking. Yeah, acid rounds are definitely nicer than the grenade launcher though. I also feel like in Claire's scenario, even in New Game Plus, like there's a lot less enemies. For some reason, like I feel like most of the enemies are dodgeable as Claire, but with Leon, he has to use the rocket launcher a lot more. From what I've noticed. Oh, come on, dude. I didn't even see him there. Now I'm gonna get poisoned. God dang it, dude. It's gonna cost me a ton of time. SMG is a waste. Is it really? I thought the SMG was like it's an extremely powerful weapon for Claire.
Toxin out.
Yeah, and bit, dude. That was rough, man. There's a blue herb over here. Oh, crap. I forgot about the zombie, dude. Run! Get out of the way. Almost got bit there. That was close. Revolver and nade launcher, the only guns using. Oh wow. Is that both on? Is that on both difficulties? Both normal and hardcore. Really wanted to cover my ass there. Dude, B scenario's savage right here, dude. Holy cow. Okay, that works. I really need some health. Oh, there's health up here. We're good. More so for normal, but I think it's most optimal in hardcore, even though the spark shot destroys G4. Gotcha. I gotta remember the B combination for the plugs. I want to say it's. I want to say on the side with the door, it's King Bishop Queen, I think. And then it's Knight Rook. I think it's Knight Rook Pawn on the other side. I gotta remember though. Dude, I did not think I would like the spark shot in this game, because I never grab it in classic RE2, because it was garbage. But they actually did a lot with it to make it a useful weapon this time around. Very happy about it. I think it's King, Bishop, Queen, but I could be wrong. I know the knight's on the other side. We'll play around with it, see what happens. King, Bishop, Queen. I know knight goes here. Nope, that's not it.
Come on.
Rook's next to the knight, but not facing the queen. Okay, might be this way around. Come on. Oh, come on, dude. Seriously? Queen, Bishop, King. Okay. I thought I already had that in place. What the hell?
Okay.
I think I had it backwards. I think I did King, Bishop, Queen. I think is what I did. It's Queen, Bishop, King. I was close. I gotta remember that better next time. Oh, nice. It worked. You can quick shot that and still and cause them to force that phase early. That's fantastic.
It's still alive?
I didn't know you could actually shoot that quickly to make it happen. That's awesome. Oh, snap. It's always close on that hit. I'll make sure I'm ready if he decides to get up. We're good. Oh my god, what? Oh, that's gonna waste a ton of time. Bro, I hit you head on with the rocket though, bro. What the fuck? That is annoying. Really, dude? That just wasted like 30 seconds. Maybe more. Maybe more. I figured it would just be one rocket to get him down, man. What the fuck, dude? I should have loaded him up, man. It's my fault. It's my fault. I'll know for next time.
Cable car will take us down to Nest. Wastelands up to the 2
Nice. Where'd you get that?
I'll get the infinite rocket launcher. You gotta get an S+ ranking with Leon on hardcore difficulty. Which means that you gotta beat the game in the A scenario in 3.5 hours or less. Is it 3.5 hours? It was 2.5 hours. Really fast. It'll tell you on the results screen. But you gotta beat it in under that time and 3 saves. Almost 50k HP, Jesus. Stupid,
Maybe a
man.
one-way ride, so be prepared.
Oh, I'll be prepared. Don't you worry about that.
This van is bound for Nest. Do not exit until the final destination.
Okay, so never. Hardcore's not that bad. You just got to know the strategy. That you play hardcore in a very different style than you play the normal difficulties. So you just got to get the hang of that. Once you do, though, it's not bad.
For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully open. For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully open. For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully open. Enjoy your visit.
You're the man for RH Remake. I'm alright. I do alright. Do alright for myself, you know.
Our menu is designed for your nutritional needs using our latest biological research. Please enjoy our tasty selection of healthy foods.
As long as the zombie doesn't troll me in here, I think we're in good shape. I love just giving that zombie what he deserves. He's trolled me on so many runs. I love it. Hardcore's easier than CDX and Remake, so if you're any good at those, you'll be fine at Hardcore. Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, and it plays similarly, too. I mean, it plays like a classic Resident Evil game where it plays a lot like a classic RE game where, you know, he's got to go into it expecting not to die. Once you get past that, it's not bad at all. Yeah, my first few playthroughs were on hardcore. Actually, I didn't switch it over to standard until after I had put over 12 hours into the game.
Dispense.
I need to make a save file right here.
Manual mode engaged. Adjust amount of solution to match cartridge capacity.
Yeah, I need to. I just gotta spend 2 hours to get the underground. After getting the 3 coins, I was so stressed. That's funny. Welcome back, Kiza. Hopefully things are going well for you. Hopefully you had a good weekend and that the game has been treating you well. All that good stuff. Alright, so we are gonna be lighting this place up pretty quick. Earth. Wait, whoa, what just happened? Oh, I didn't do Earth. I did Murph. Damn it. That sucks. Man, this is a horrible run. Did you see the fake video of 2 Mr. X's? Is it really fake? I thought it was legit.
Welcome back, Dr. Lee. You have 5 new messages.
Yeah, I thought it was a glitch as well.
Who left the freezer open?
Cooling complete.
Who would just go out on the internet and lie? I know, I feel so lied to right now, you guys. So lied to. Okay. Dispensing solution. Good job.
That did the trick.
Warning. You have dispersed a dangerous solution without authorization. Your actions have been locked, and you may be...
Oh, Jesus. Really had to fight to hold in that sneeze there. Huh. Oh, good. The internet's still a safe place. I'm so relieved. Oh my god, don't get stuck. Alright, we're good. I don't know how good I feel about this run right now. I do not know. Not bad for a first run, though.
Hopefully the G samples are.
My goal is to get sub 1 hour in every category. AWS. I may go on the hunt for save files later today. I just might. My community needs to make a mod to have X go and give it to you. It gets louder the closer he gets to you. Pickle Rig, what up, Dan? Shut the fuck up about Moonmen. Or John Cena, perhaps. Dang it, you took my idea. ID stealer. Replace Mr. X with the Kool-Aid Man? Oh, I would download that shit so fast.
Class A breach detected.
That was a quick fight. I very much dislike the dropping of frames there, but it is what it is. John Cena would be too dangerous. You would not see him. Right? I was just thinking about you. Likewise. Ada! She's like a part of me that I can't let go. Let's just leave it at that. More like AIDS, she doesn't have AIDS, trust me. Actually, you know what? You know what? It's Raccoon City, anything could happen. What happens in Raccoon City stays in Raccoon City. Zombie AIDS, pretty much. I mean, she does have the G sample, so she did procure that.
Until detonation.
Also, probably should be shooting that dude, like, on the way down the elevator is probably better optimized, too. G-Virus was created when Birkin mixed Coke and Pepsi. Ooh. Yeah, savage, man. Try to out of bounds the lab. I don't think we found a glitch that works. I don't think we've actually found an out of bounds glitch that works yet in the lab. Not to my knowledge, anyway.
8 minutes until detonation.
Alright, let's rock.
Self-destruct sequence initiated.
There goes all the guts.
You have arrived at the bottom level.
Okay. Didn't play this game since I had it on the original PlayStation. Didn't remember it as well as I thought I did. I just beat the game on hardcore with Leon, but only got a B rating. Well, there you go. Well, welcome back to the series, Path. I hope that you enjoyed the gameplay. I sure did. Thought it works with every series. It sort of does panic, but you have to be able to find the right spot to trigger cutscenes and stuff. So like you can't just just because you can get out of bounds doesn't mean that you can actually get to where you need to go.
You want more bullets? Be my guest. Come on! Want some more? Christ! Just die already!
GG. 54:21. Yeah, I think the world record is like 51 minutes or something like that. So we're not really that close. But it was a good, I mean, it's a good way to lay the foundation though, because like I said, I could have done, just in sewers, I could have done like probably a minute better, at least. So, let me see, New Game Plus, PC, Leon, second run. Yeah, 51:31. So yeah, I got about 3 minutes to cut. I have 3 minutes to cut in Claire as well, so I don't think that that's that far off from